NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
No, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 29, Prescott. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the
we won't have none of that.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Third and short yardage, Prescott.
Come on, that's a pick, chat.
But man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead,
that is a pick, chat.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Why would you sling him up there?
And that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy.
That was my fault. I gotta get better with reading tackle. Well, honestly, I read it, but I didn't make the tackle. Oh yeah. Good defense. Good defense.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Let me see that.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
Let's go.
Take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Sliding up, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Micah Parsons, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
It's good defense. You get a round of applause. Weak ass play.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points.
It's a bad
That's one
kick.
that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bit a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Play fake, Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. Well, they sit him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Prescott.
You see that?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers
We need all those.
possession of the football. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And some room to roam now. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And they're
That's a dot, chat. That's a dot. Appreciate you tuning in.
They have refined route running ability.
How your day doing today? I don't know who it is. It ain't popped up yet, but I hope you're having a good day. I missed my Madden League tournament game today, so I'm taking it out on the rookies. Well, not no rookies. I am playing online head-to-head, just to let y'all know. But, yeah, I needed some games. If you want a game, comment what you playing, and I'll pop on until I pop off. I'm on stream until my phone die.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Trying to run forward with Pollard. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
I hit the wrong hole. Hit the wrong hole.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
They'll go with Pollard here.
Come on, you got to get off that block.
They nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way.
You get a round of applause. That was a nice run.
For the 2nd play in a row.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll go down here right around the
So, my brother.
A gain of 5.
I'm on all night, man. No, I'm on till my phone die. I'm definitely getting these 3 dubs in a row. And then I may get on Call of Duty for a little second. Where you going? Where are you going? Nigga, you know what I came here to do, brother. How your day been going today, bro? Doing all right? Hey, I'm off work. You trying to come over tomorrow? Or I can come over there type shit. I'll bring my shit.
Finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown.
He got that off. You got that off.
Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by
Shit, can you hear me? Everything good? Can y'all hear me? Is the stream good?
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Everything good? Can y'all?
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards. He's taken to 20.
But shit, inbox me if you trying to either come over or you want me to come over type shit. And I'll be there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
I'm gonna try to get in the end zone or get another 3.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 9 now from the 21. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Purdy.
Fuck.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by
That was a stupid pass. It's cool. I get ball. I get ball. And these is not even my starters, chat, so don't think. Yeah, I tried to. I was looking for work. I've been hunting for a job all week. Well, that's cool. I could jig around with you and help you, bro. I am not tripping. He think he. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Where are you going? Boom! Yeah, I could look around with you, bro. And that's amazing. We gotta, you feel me, bigger and better things in 2023. I want you to start going to the gym with me, nigga. When I was pulling off the other day, when I pulled up on y'all Monday, nigga, I seen you jog across that street. I said, hell nah, yeah, that's my nigga. I like that. I like that in you, boy. This a pick, chat. Unless he hit that tight end. Oh, thank you. You, what the fuck? That nigga just caught that. He just mossed me, Kenny. Hell nah, that boy just took me up top. But if you think I came to lose, god damn it, I'm not. Yeah. Halftime, kind of like that goddamn exotic up. And when I say exotic, I mean exotic Rello. What's up with my brother, man? My nigga, man. That's some bull. Hell yeah, he shouldn't have caught that shit. No cap. But it's cool. I'm about to put my starters in. He not fucking with me for real. And he can hear me with his weak ass, boy. You bummy. You weak, boy. Boy, dookie dog shit. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, you fucking dookie dog shit, boy. Oh, well, mama. God damn it, I'm not. Bro, you gotta chill, bro. Babe got work in the morning and shit. I ain't trying to be too loud. But hold up. Yeah, let me show him something real quick, bro.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing is passing the ball more, but I establish the running game. They kind of lose from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. The first throw here for the backup Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Second down, here's
y'all not fucking blocking. They're not blocking, Kenny.
Right where this set down started, they need a full 10 here. Pick up the first down and move the chains. Gets this one to use check. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
That's good defense, brother. It's good defense.
Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
It's good defense.
So first and 10 at the 38.
If it's blurry for you, you can watch on YouTube, bro.
Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Prescott to throw it. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started
I would kick the field goal if I was you.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And he's going to be intercepted.
I told you. I told you to throw that goddamn, kick the field goal.
Take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the 1st down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Bitch. So stupid ass ran over. Watch this, Kenny.
There for him to operate. Stop just inside the 35-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule,
Boom.
staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
This is how you get them, Kenny.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Oh.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Hey, Kenny.
15 for the Niners.
Because I know he listening to me, but he can't see me. You want to see me? Go tune in to FS Ron Gaming on Facebook. But
Passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. They'll get forward for 3
it's cool.
on the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that kick.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Here's Lance to throw it. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes.
Yes, sir.
To go without.
That's where he fucked up. Hey, Kenny, can you do me a favor and share the stream for me?
McCaffrey following the penalty. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a one-score game.
I'm going to have to rely on my defense, y'all. I'm putting myself to a defensive test right now.
McCaffrey. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
I need to score, Kenny.
Receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now they send a man in motion right. Now Garoppolo. Gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack.
I blew it, bruh.
He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal.
I blew it, bruh. GG's in the chat. GG's in the motherfucking chat.
Not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
I don't have all 3 of my timeouts. This first game is the worst game, y'all. First game is the worst game.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
It's up to this play, Kenny.
Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
GG's.
GG's. And that should be enough to seal the victory. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
GG's. That was a good game, brother. It's a good game. Can't win them all, Kenny, man.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half.
It's all good, chat.
Has to sting a bit more.
We're coming right back. Hey, Kenny, who should I play with? Should I play with the Steelers? Should I play with Baltimore? Should I play with the Patriots? Who you want to see? Who you want to see, man? The chat picked my team, man.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm RonDaGoat. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
That was a good game, chat. God damn it. What percent is my phone on? 11%. Oh man, appreciate you tuning in on YouTube, man. Going for a banger. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, I missed my Mad League tournament game tonight, so I'm on till I get 3 dubs in a row, man. Then I may switch it up to Call of Duty. We on Brawlhalla. What would you like to see tonight? Let me know, chat. We on whatever. I have 2K, Madden, Brawlhalla, I got Spider-Man. I have Watch Dogs. I got, goddammit, what else I got? I got all types of games.
The site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, I got the Chiefs. Oh, I got the Chiefs.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Arrowhead. And they'll let that one go as it skips.
Gotta use the restroom, chat.
For a touchback.
Fuck, I gotta use the restroom.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice gain.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, he was was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's got it. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run with McKinnon. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jarek McKinnon taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, man. Yo, your mic is trash.
For the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Appreciate you tuning in, man. If you tuning in, drop a like, drop a share. Hope y'all day going just as good as mine. Shoot, my day started at, goddammit, I want to say 6 o'clock this morning. If I don't get these, I gotta get these 3 dubs in a row, y'all. I lost my first game, but that was my first game. First game, the worst game. And this nigga probably think he was doing something because I went to the bathroom. I had to take a piss. I mean, goddamn. Nigga done scored. And I said that too, like I gotta take a piss. Nigga, I come back, he all the way upfield. I'm like, goddamn. I'm like, alright, that's cool. Bruh, if you trying to talk to me, your mic's so shitty, I can't hear you.
Hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Allen, the man in motion right. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Running on first down, Eckler. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. 4th. Herbert, they'll roll him out right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. It's Eckler again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action. It's Herbert. Rolling to his right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Mahomes going to throw. He'll buy some time right. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Herbert off of play action. Sliding out of the pocket. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Up the middle with Eckler. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his target, Allen. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll run for it with Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Mike 54. Mike 54. It's a party now. It's a party now.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Eckler now between the tackles. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He's not going to get me.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw into the hands hands here of Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. That sack by Khalil Mack. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Wide, get wide. Hey, 43. 24, watch 24. Check. Under 10. Let's go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Butker's kick here is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Once more, here's Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
On fourth down, Herbert. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Now, all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the fourth quarter, a time you'd think they'd be running the football. They're still tossing it around and having great success, and it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. Touchdown! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Mahomes to throw it. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Chargers 31, Chiefs 10.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, we got a seal. We got yellow. I got it.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Back to throw again. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles. But in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear. And they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up, stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Kansas City, so long, everybody. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They start the drive with Cook. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook,
52 yards.
and the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster,
63 yards.
and the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. RonDaGoat now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Cousins. He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 35 yards the game there. Another 1st down as well. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cousins gives way to Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Joseph now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On the ground, this is the former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here again is McKinnon. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Mahomes' throw caught by Gray. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 21. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Butker on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They run again on 1st down. Cook dances by him. And some space here. Wow, incredible.
Miss.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
143 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On second and goal, Cousins. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now Cousins on 4th down. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as they have taken the lead.
Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Here's a diving catch right side. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half, Cousins. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Joseph now to have the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Mahomes to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here? And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
On second down, it's Cook again.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. A little juke. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
183 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Cousins. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph.
This to make it a 2-score game.
Joseph's got it. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 25 yards that time.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? The 20, 10, touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
They're going to try and run. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for two is snuffed out. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Man, 222 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
From the 36, Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling.
On the move past the 40.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss.
In for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 64 yards.
And the Chiefs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Finding space at the 40.
23 yards on the play. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Cook up the gut.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action. Cousins completes it to the fullback Ham. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Cousins.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs have just about shown up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Caught, Kelsey, left side.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Second down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Now Cousins. And complete right side to Cook.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last shot now for Cousins. Forced out to his left.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them